Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Man, just seen some video footage that they say just resurfaced of Beyonce in the studio when she was younger, getting ready to have a conversation with Michael Jackson. And the guy that was in the studio, some older white guy that was in the studio, and told her, hey, come sit down and talk with Michael. Come sit on my lap. Made me wonder, what all did Beyonce do and sacrifice to become the Beyonce that we know of today? And here's the crazy part, from what I heard, her father was in the room during this moment and allowed it, didn't say nothing about it. That is crazy how parents will allow things that they normally wouldn't let happen if it was a normal person happen. Normal person just doing it. They wouldn't let it happen with that normal person, but they are okay it for opportunity that they want to achieve with this particular person. Let's talk about this. Let's get into this and get the conversation started. Would you let your daughter sit on a man's lap and be comfortable with it and have no problem with it because you're going to make millions of dollars? Would you allow it and be comfortable with that? Let's talk about it. But before we jump into it, what do? We think in the box, we think outside the box, around the box, under the box, above the box. And what is our box? The world is our box, because we are going to do any and everything possible to make our dreams and goals come true. And we're going to do it the legal way, baby, the right way. We just going to grind it out. We're going to put that time in and grind it out. That's what we're going to do. So let's make it happen. And hey, thank everybody that has subscribed to the Mailman Show. I really appreciate it, for you taking out your time to come over here, listen to my opinion, chop it up with me, and grow with me. I promise you my goal is to add value to your life, and hopefully I'm giving you different perspectives to look at things in different ways and plant seeds in your head that can grow and give you options to be able to say, hey, Mailman did this. That's pretty dope. You learn from what Mailman is doing. So hopefully that does that. And if you're new to the show, I would greatly appreciate you if you could do me a favor. I hope that you're enjoying the podcast. I just ask one thing. Could you like, subscribe, and follow? Tell a friend. Leave a comment. I'm trying to grow this channel, and I want to grow it with you. Now let's get back to this entertaining content. Now, let's jump right into it. We ain't even finna wait no time. We ain't gonna play no game. We're going to jump right into it. Let's go ahead and talk about it, baby.
All right, here we go. Come on over here. Here, you can do. You want to sit on? You want to make this easier? You can sit on my lap. Michael. Michael. Hi. Okay, we're in. Okay. All right, we're in the studio, and I have Beyonce sitting on my lap. And I'm gonna put you on speakerphone.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm gonna put you on speakerphone to talk to her, and give. Okay, you're shaking. Okay, you ready? Okay, hold on.
Oh no, I'm gonna pass out.
Michael.
Yes, Mark.
Here we go. I have Beyonce here.
Hi.
Hi, Beyonce.
How you doing?
Well, good. I really appreciate you doing this, because we're giving back.
I'm very honored. I can't believe I'm doing this.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity.
But thank you. Brad Buxer is putting down the track now.
Right here, Michael.
Brad,
Yes.
you're putting down the track now.
Yep. Yeah, Beyonce's gonna go in the studio and lay it down now, and you're gonna give her inspiration.
Michael, when she was listening to the track, she fell in love with it immediately.
Yes, I did. I love it.
You did?
Yeah,
Yes.
immediately, Michael.
It's wonderful.
She lit up, immediately from the very first line of the first verse.
So please don't, Beyonce. My voice.
Your voice sounds great.
You sound
He was getting over the flu when we recorded this.
You know, the flu. I had the
And
flu.
This is only his demo track for everyone
That's
to
how his
hear,
voice
so,
sounds when it's
Yeah.
when he has the flu.
Well, it sounds wonderful. And the first line, I screamed. Literally, I screamed.
And Michael, she's these guys can sing. I mean, she's gonna nail this. This is great. So we're happening. The vibe couldn't be any better.
Let's get going then.
All right, let's get going.
Love you, Michael.
I love you too.
All right,
Bye.
talk to you later, Michael.
Love you.
Love you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Love you. Bye bye.
Bye. Oh, that was tough.
He gets very emotional over this project. I mean,
I'm
he's
happy I talked to
him.
Oh, I want to do a little.
All right, here we go.
All right, let's talk about this. Now, the question would be first, what would be your limits on allowing your child, be that if she's an adult, I know she's an adult at this moment. I think she was 18 or 19, so I get it. But knowing how the music industry in the entertainment industry is there a limit for you to what you would allow your child to do, even though they're 18, 19 years old, which is an official adult? Is there limits to what you would allow them to do, or is there no limit? If this is going to get y'all financially straight, y'all good to go. Do what you got to do, baby. Whatever you're going to do to change our financial situation and put us in that financial stratosphere where we ain't got to worry about money no more, the floodgates is open. Do whatever comes to goddamn mind or whatever they ask of you. Which one would that be for you? Now, don't get me wrong. I like Beyonce. I am definitely a fan of Beyonce because this young woman works hard. I'm talking about, I never been to a show, but just to see her perform and the level of energy she brings to the stage when she hits that stage and doing 3 and 4 hour sets, man, you cannot take that from that woman. That woman is a bad woman. I'm talking about bad in a good way. She is talented and know how to make some things happen. So not taking that from her at all. She has it. She definitely has it. But the question here for me, the biggest thing is a few questions. What did Beyonce give up or do to become Beyonce that we know today? What sacrifice did she make? What do she do behind closed doors that we would make us say, whoa, we didn't expect to hear that about Beyonce? Because that makes you wonder, like, they all say in this music industry, if you're going in and you're asking somebody else to, at that time, especially at that time before we had all the internet stuff that we have today and things that help our artists blow up, if you was going in at that time to get a label to invest into you, you know, you got to do this or do that to get to where you're trying to go. So what was her this and that she did to get to where she was trying to go? And then the next question is, why would her father, from what they say, he was in the room, why would her father be okay with her sitting in this man's lap? Now, the man tried to say, to make this easier, you want to just sit in my lap. No, it was easy for you to just get up and let her sit down. Pull another chair. You knew you was calling him. Put another chair over here. That's easy too. Here goes another chair. Y'all didn't play. Plenty of people in there to go grab a chair, sit the chair right here. Then he emphasized on the telephone, hi, Michael, I got Beyonce sitting in my lap. What does that matter? Like, those little statements and comments have a lot of weight when you look at it from the opposite end. What was he insinuating? What thrill did he get out of that? You know, what was his thrill for that? I got Beyonce sitting on my lap. And it was just like, I got to make sure Michael knows this. Here's the thing I'm trying to get to, long story short, is this. Everything that we see a lot of these artists are today, you got to question what road and what path did they take and go down to get there. Would you be in agreement with the path that they took to get to where they are today? Would you say it's okay and acceptable if you was to find out some stories that'll shock you? I'm talking about have you mind blown? They'll be like, whoa, I didn't know she was doing that. I didn't know she did that. We know her for this and selling out arenas and stadiums and so forth on, but we didn't know that when them lights, camera, and action wasn't in place, she over here doing this. What would shell shock you on that with to find out about Beyonce? If this footage is a leak footage, which is, you know, is not a rated R type situation, you know, but it's questionable. It makes you wonder what other footage is out there that could accidentally get leaked. And then it also made me wonder. I remember when what's his name? Marcus Houston tried to say that him and Beyonce dated, and they shut that down fast. They wanted to make it seem like Beyonce just was this angel, man, this perfect young woman because of who she became. Not realizing that Beyonce was how would I say, she worked her way to get to the level of who she is. Like, she wasn't born rich. She had to work and put that work in through Destiny's Child and from Destiny's Child on up into becoming Beyonce. And she didn't know that she was going to come to Beyonce that we see today. You had 3LW that was back in the day that was trying to come up, and you had a few other girl groups that was trying to come up, and they didn't make it to the Beyonce level. So what are you okay with allowing your child to do to achieve success in this world of entertainment? If there's no boundaries for you and you say just get the bag, leave no boundaries. If there is boundaries in there, I would love to hear what your limit would be, that you would be like, oh, HE double hockey sticks now. We about to tear this up if you don't correct what you're trying to disrespect. I want to know what is your limits before you bring out the HE hockey sticks. Hey, man, I love y'all. We're about here. Let's see what other leak videos come. Hey, never know. They say 50 Cent getting ready to do a documentary on Jay-Z and B. So let's see what if that happens, how that turns out. Because, woo, if this little innocent video right here just got leaked, who she done made mad? Who has she pissed off? For this to come out all of a sudden now, this is like the beginning of the snowball effect, where the snowball starts off small and gets bigger and bigger and bigger. Tip of the iceberg, as they say. I guess we'll find out. We're about here. Make sure y'all go to Now You See Me, copy your hoodie or something else that you see on there. Get it. Do your pre-orders. Go ahead and get it. Fall into one of them pre-order cycles so we can get you out one of them hoodies, man. I love y'all. We're about here.